it's Hollie here for PlayStation Access, and I am at Bungie taking a look at Destiny. And today we are filming the community Q&A video. Yes, we've once again gathered your questions, and this time we're putting them to the experts. We have quite a lot of questions to get through.
You do, you have a lot of questions.
Yes, MoreConsole kind of helped us gather a few, so...
All right, well, we're not talking about the mother chuffing boom, but we'll go through these and see how well we do.
But yeah, let's start. Okay,
right.
So Baz Carmen wants to know, what weapons will the Guardians start with? Will each type have different weapons?
Actually, the arsenal in Destiny is expansive. We've packed more guns into this game than we've ever put into the hands of the player. Yeah, they're very fun. But the guns that you start with as a Guardian, we hope, are not going to be the guns that we're going to want to keep throughout the course of your entire adventure. The more you play, the more you explore, the more you defeat your enemies and complete your missions, you're going to earn new guns, more powerful guns, more exotic guns. And each of these guns can be upgraded, they can be customized, you can give them different attributes, you can make them stronger, you can increase their fire rate or their ammo capacity, all kinds of cool stuff.
Lovely, thank you very much. So BattleBots6809 says, can PS3 players play on the same servers as PlayStation 4 players?
Yeah, that would be fun. It's something that we'd love to enable, but as is with just about all console games, it's just not a thing that's possible, unfortunately.
Never mind. Thank you for answering. Okay, so FMS, oh my God, I don't even know. Dave will put it on the screen for you. How big is Destiny in terms of scale?
Well, it's the biggest game we've ever created. We've built many worlds for you to explore, expansive spaces, for you to go and seek out its loot and its treasures and solve its mysteries. There are many different ways to enjoy the action in Destiny. There are cooperative activities, a great narrative-driven story that you can plunder for, puzzles and secrets. There's competitive activities, very complicated endgame activities that will challenge your problem solving and your teamwork. In every aspect, there are more characters, more weapons, more, modes of action, more ways to play with your friends than anything that we've ever created.
There's more.
More.
Love it. Okay, Super Benji Boy 99, how many guns and vehicles are in the game?
Well, like we've said, there are more guns than anything that we've ever created before. Guns in 3 different categories. So you will bring 3 weapons into the world of Destiny that you have equipped, but an entire inventory at the ready. So you'll have a primary weapon that would be like your rifle or your hand cannon. There would be your special weapon, things like sniper rifles or shotguns or fusion rifles that people will have to discover and have some fun with. And then there's my personal favorite, the heavy weapon category. Scoop up your personal ammo and let your belt-fed heavy machine gun off the chain. You played yesterday, right?
Yes.
Did you have a favorite category?
Heavy, and I've always been, just give me a gun. If it doesn't work, give me a bigger gun.
Yes.
Until it does what I need it to do.
Exactly.
So I'm definitely going in tank.
It's going to work eventually, right?
That's pretty much me.
So did you have the heavy machine gun or the rocket launcher?
I had rocket launcher.
Very effective, yes.
Very effective, I do like that. But the heavy machine gun belt is normally, I like rapid fire, so I like to just hit down that button and just go to town, so.
From the hip.
We'll see. Yeah, that's what they're there for. Okay, Farouk Mustafa would like to know, will we be able to make our own groups and clans?
Yes.
Groups
is something that we already support on Bungie.net. I actually play games with a clan that was born on Bungie.net. If you don't have a group that you play games with, or if you have a bunch of friends that you're used to playing games with and you want to make it official, we'll let you carve out your own real estate on our website, build your own clubhouse, give it a name, manage the guest list. It's something that we are supporting actively right now, and as Destiny actually launches, or as it gets closer to actually coming online, we'll show you how the Bungie mobile application and Bungie.net sort of evolve into becoming what we'll call the Destiny Companion, which will have all different kinds of interesting services and support features that will help you extend the adventure and the experience of playing the game beyond the controller. We want to create a world that you want to explore. A place where you can go and visit your friends and have fantastic adventures together, not just a disc that spins in your tray, right? So, supporting those features, bringing people together so they have lasting friendships, even just if it's just sort of a tactical teamwork relationship, is something that we're really looking forward to in this game that's, it's built from the ground up to be social and cooperative, right?
Amazing. So people need to get thinking about their team names now.
Wouldn't hurt.
Come on, start thinking.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Wyro12 would like to know, how will the competitive side of Destiny's multiplayer play out?
I will answer that question at E3.
Okay, stay tuned.
How does that sound?
That sounds good to me.
Okay.
Alejandro would like to know, is it an MMO?
You know, it's not an MMO. I think, you know, you can back me up on this. It's an action game.
Yes.
You know, it's a first-person shooter. I think for anybody who's ever played one, Destiny is a Bungie game. So we're putting you at the center of the action. You'll see the world through the visor of your Guardian. You know, it's a heart-pounding experience, but there is, you know, an element to it. You know, exploration, a persistent character that you take into every activity, you know, a world that sort of evolves over time, a character that evolves the more you expose it to the action. Those things might remind people of an MMO, but really, you know, we're bringing the noise and we're creating an explosive experience that will quicken your pulse.
Love it. Okay, Mark DNF would like to know, what is the maximum number of planets available at launch?
Well, your first exposure to Destiny will have you exploring places like the moon. You will be fighting to reclaim corners of Earth. There will be Mars, and there will be Venus. They won't all be open to you at launch. Like we said, it's a world that evolves and sort of unfolds before you over time. So this game is about discovery, and it's about exploration. So we're sending you back out to the stars to reclaim everything we've lost, but you'll have to take some baby steps and maybe even get knocked back a couple of times before you're ready to voyage further.
That sounds amazing. Joe would like to know, can you go into third person?
There are moments in Destiny where you will see the game in third person. When a Guardian uses their special ability, when they actually wield the incredible powers of the Traveler as a weapon, you'll sort of step outside of your character, you know, like throw that Nova Bomb, or, you know, the Titan has, you know, sort of their ground pound maneuver. You know, when the Hunter raises that, you know, magic revolver, you know, and it becomes bathed in flame. You'll get snapshots of your character from the third person view, just so that you can kind of be reminded of the fact that you're awesome, right? But when you go to the tower and you're in the social hub that actually overlooks the last safe city on Earth, you will see your Guardian, because that's the opportunity for you to really enjoy your build, to enjoy the gear that you've collected for yourself, and then go up to different merchants in that public space and acquire new gear or upgrade the gear that you found on your adventures. And in those moments of time, we really do want you to kind of be able to strut your stuff.
So great, if you've got that share button on the PS4 controller, you know, when you're doing your special move, hit that and just show off.
That's how sharing works.
That's how it
apparently
works. Quincy would like to know, if Destiny is one open world, if thousands of people are playing at once, can I see them all?
What we want to do is create public spaces that bring gamers together. Now, when you arrive at one of those public spaces and there's a public event that requires that you're going to work with other gamers to overcome incredible odds, we want to make sure that every gamer in that event feels important. You know, feels like they're contributing a vital ingredient of firepower. Now, there are certainly, we hope, many, many thousands of gamers that are playing Destiny, and you'll have the opportunity to come across each of them, you know, in a public space, in competitive multiplayer, in the tower, or you can go it alone, you know. While a public event does require players to team up to win, you're not required to participate. You can always spawn that vehicle at your feet, jump on board, and rocket right past.
See you guys.
Yeah, I'm in a hurry. I'm going to go have my next quiet moment with the story and understand the secrets of this universe, and I'm going to leave you guys behind.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Love it. Okay, so Dylan Briggs would like to know, will you be able to beat the game, or will there be tons of side missions to keep our minds immersed in the world of Destiny?
Can I say both?
Yes.
Okay, so there's a great story narrative in Destiny. You know, rich characters, you know, interesting questions, you know, that you'll ask, you know, interesting mysteries for you to solve, you know, and we will have story agents that send you out into this world for very specific reasons. There will even be factions that have their own motivations for sending a Guardian out into the frontier to scrounge for loot or kill enemies, or even just sort of recon corners that haven't been, you know, scoped out yet. So you will reach a point at which, you know, the questions in Destiny have been answered for you, and you have consumed all of the story. But the game will be replayable beyond that, just because as you go to these different environments and experience these public events with different Guardian builds, or with different weapons, or with different people that have chosen their own way to fight, those things all combine to come together and make the sandbox a very unique place. So who you play with, how you play, what you bring, all really makes this experience something that's new and fresh every single time.
So good. Okay, Termashak would like to know, what features will the Ghost provide to the Guardians?
The Ghost is your guide. The Ghost will allow you to manage your inventory. The Ghost will spawn your vehicle when you need it, when you need to cover some ground in a hurry.
That was super fun.
Come on,
The
right?
Sparrow was amazing, just jumping on and being like, right, see you guys.
Absolutely. The Ghost will also point you in the right direction. There's a lot of places to explore in Destiny, but the Ghost will always remind you that there is action to jump into. There is a very specific event that you can enjoy in these environments, so that you're not just sort of mowing the lawn looking for something to do, you know?
Yeah.
You can always pull out your Ghost and he'll say, that way, and then you go.
Okay, Exploits would like to know, what functionality will the Bungie app bring to Destiny?
As we were saying before, the Bungie app, we hope, will bring people together. We love our community. We've always had a deep relationship with our community. They're helping us to make this game. They come in and they play in the same user research lab where we hosted you yesterday. The Bungie mobile application is going to be a great way to get into debate with different people in our community, understand why they love the game. It'll be a great way to keep in touch with a group that you might be hosting, maybe plan your next game time. My biggest hope for the Bungie mobile application is that in using it, you'll come away saying, I'm going to play Destiny. On Tuesday, I'm going to go do a strike. I'm bringing my 2 best mates on my friends list, and we've all picked our classes so that we can complement each other and our fighting styles in a good way. So it's about planning your game time, right? I mean, if you love poker night, you'll plan a poker night. You don't just show up somewhere with a deck of cards and say, yeah, right? So it's, going to let people turn their game into a hobby, and hopefully a social hobby. Yeah.
Dalto Does Destiny would like to know, raids, literally any information about raids.
Yeah, I know Dato Does Destiny wants to know about raids. I'd love to tell him for 2 reasons. They're one of the most interesting, actually, I'd love to tell him for many reasons, but I won't for 2.
Okay.
First of all, it's something that we want him to figure out for himself, so that he can go up on his YouTube channel and say, here's how you solve the raid, and everybody will say, please tell us. And the second reason is because they'll kill me.
Please, I don't want that.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I don't want that
I'd rather
either.
they didn't kill you.
I would love to actually live to see the day when, these Guardians invade the new world of Destiny. So, no. The answer is no, Dato.
At least we asked.
Yeah.
Josh Tay would like to know, do you level up and have a skill tree?
Yeah, the Guardians will evolve over time. You will make very deliberate decisions as to how they improve. Do they become faster? Do they become stronger? Do they become better wielders of magic and light?
Joe Destro would like to know, when you kill a boss and you get the reward, will the reward go to the first person who claims it, or will everyone get something?
It'll go to everyone that participated. Loot streams are private. You will never hear a conversation in Destiny like, you stole my loot. I get mine, you get yours, and it's a reward that's meaningful for both of us. I won't be like, if I'm a warthog, if I'm a warlock guy, I'm not going to come away saying I got these Titan boots and I'm never going to wear them.
Yeah, perfect, love it. Evolve Affinity, will Destiny require internet at all times?
We're creating a living social world here, creating a connected world where different Guardians are characters in the story. You're going to need the internet to get there.
Okay. Cobra would like to know, for unique items, after acquiring the item, does it come back and be obtainable by a friend if they were in the same party as you?
If they accomplish the same things and they deserve it, and that's where they are in their progression path. Again, private loot streams mean you get the stuff that you deserve that's meant for you, and I can't steal it from you and deprive you of your opportunity to get it.
Wonderful. The Gaming Time Bomb, how adaptable are the classes?
Well, like we said, they all have their own skill trees, or whatever you want to call them.
Yep.
Well, we call them builds. We call them focuses. Your Guardian focus is what skills you have, what attributes you select for yourself, what makes you a great fighter. So imagine your ideal fighting style in a game, and then go build it in Destiny.
Sounds brilliant. Barcode Teacup would like to know, if there's a character class system, can any character use all the weapons in loot?
Absolutely. I have a favorite weapon in the game, and I know that whether I'm playing as a hunter, a titan, or a warlock, if I can go find it, I can use it. I can keep it on my back, and it'll always be at the ready.
Brilliant. I'm going to finish with probably 2 of the most popular questions. Loads of you asked this. Do we have any information about the beta release date, and is there a collector's edition?
I'm not actually going to make any of those announcements. What we've been saying about the beta is that it's going to be this summer.
Well, there you go, guys. That is our community Q&A video. Thank you so much to everybody who left a comment. Of course, we can't ask them all because the guys here at Bungie are very busy at the moment trying to make Destiny the best it can be. Also, a big thank you to MoreConsole, a wonderful YouTuber who specializes in Destiny videos, who helped us get the best questions possible. Don't forget to stay tuned to the YouTube channel because we've got even more news coming up from the world of PlayStation.